So I welcome everyone to this webinar, and I will soon be starting the screen share. Hope everyone is able to see the screen. You may kindly raise your hand to just let me know if the screen is visible. Or you can put it in the chat, please, if you're able to see the screen. So I start today, we will be talking about the Metabolic Balance program, how it transforms health and wellness for people in general, and how can it be an important tool for a nutritionist, a doctor to add to their practice. We all know about the rising concerns that lifestyle diseases in India are bringing, where they are, and how rapidly is the increase going on with people. I mean, we have these datas where it shows very clearly that the large number of people who are in the pre-diabetic range and are still not aware about their conditions. They don't even know that they have conditions like pre-diabetes and hypertension, general obesity, high cholesterol, and so on. And there are large number of people facing mortality due to the cardiovascular issues, respiratory disorders, diabetes, and so on. And amongst, it's not just the metropolitan cities or the tier 1 cities, but it is also in tier 2 cities, and I mean even the rural area isn't left behind. We all know that nutrition is very, very vital for health and growth. And post-COVID, there has been a massive rise in this awareness. Though the nutritionists, I feel, are still to get their due from public. But overall, yes, there has been concerns, and the shift towards a healthier lifestyle. People have that mindset now that, they've seen how they were doing with watching Netflix late into the middle of the night, eating throughout the day, and what it brought when COVID attacked them, and what it was to recover after those conditions. Everything taken into account, it's all the more important and essential that nutrition is well looked after. So, as a nutritionist or as a medical doctor, are you ready to be known and associated with a successful leading international brand? Help your clients achieve their health goals with the right foods, grow your nutrition business, earn good profits, get a great number of client referrals, and be updated with the latest nutrition knowledge. So, as you see behind me, there's this long COVID rehabilitation. Yes, long COVID, for people who had experienced long COVID concerns, were really diminished with their micronutrients in their body. These deficiencies landed them to several other factors which they found difficult to combat, in a general day-to-day life pattern. So these kinds of updates that metabolic balance brings along. But as a dietitian, as a nutritionist, you often face that there's too much information, and today the clients are coming and dictating, can you make me a keto diet, or can you make me a this diet, that diet, because they are so well read with the Google doctor that they want you to design their diet as per their likings. They do not even let you decide and make a plan for them, understanding their concerns. It's just because one of their random friends has lost weight with this diet, and many of the people who have managed to lose their own weight have now kind of labeled themselves as the dietitians or health coaches and so on, without even kind of having the correct knowledge and the bandwidth to do so. So here, I mean, trying to sort these things out and align the much needed information, we have the Metabolic Balance program. And just to, kind of brief you before I go ahead with that, it's not just about dieting or eating less and managing your health. It's all the more important that you're having the essential foods that your body is looking forward for, giving the correct nourishment, whether it is in terms of protein, whether it is in terms of the oils, whether it is in terms of the micronutrient, supplying the food that your body needs and not eating just what you want or your mind says what you want. So it's more about aligning your body with the correct nourishment that the body is looking for. And I often give this example that, if your car, a petrol car, can't run with diesel, how can you think that, sorry, your normal system can run with all the crap that you're putting in? So, giving your body exactly what it wants is the motive of this program. And there is too much information around us, as I said before, about the hormones, about supplements, about cravings, so many kinds of shakes, and so on. So, what is metabolic balance all about? Metabolic balance is a scientifically made, structured, personalized nutrition program which gives you results. It is highly individualized based on 36 blood parameters, your anthropometric measurements, your including height, weight, waist circumference, etc., your medical history and medicines, and your food preferences, whether you are a vegetarian, an ovo-lacto-vegetarian, a lacto-vegetarian, or a non-vegetarian, your preferences are looked into. We even create vegan plans for that matter. And everything is very, very structured and defined here. All these, there are over 10,000, algorithms taken into care while preparing your personalized nutrition plan, so that when your blood chemistry and food chemistry is analyzed, it's matched, they recommend foods that your body is looking for, where you are deficient, what would suit your body in case you have autoimmune issues, what is it that is triggering the leaky gut, and so on. The 4 phases of the plan are cleaning phase, cleansing, which is 2 days of detox. And then there's the detox phase, or what we call as the strict conversion phase, where 14 days you go without oil, then with oil, and so on, where the system is resetting. Then is the relaxed conversion phase, where you start eating more variety out of your food list, going for outings, treat meals, and so on. Maintenance is for life. Learn the rules, follow for life. And all through this journey of your metabolic balance program, you are guided by a qualified medical practitioner trained in metabolic balance. No pills, no supplements, no shakes involved. We do not believe in processed shakes or powders or supplements or protein powders. It's all about natural food, and that gives you good nourishment, but taken in the right proportions also. Metabolic Balance is a scientific, personalized weight management and wellness program that helps restore the body's hormonal balance, assisting in the management and prevention of lifestyle illnesses. Developed by a German doctor, Dr. Wolfenfach, after 25 years of his clinical research, this program is currently available in over 44 countries in 16 different languages. And the foundation of this program is that each individual, once they have their system balanced with the correct foods, their likes and dislikes are more clear, their hunger and satiety is more clear. And the program aims to support long-term dietary changes using normal food that are economically accessible in any food market. So that is why this program is running successfully since last 23 years across the globe. In India, Metabolic Balance Program headquarters are at Active Health in Delhi at Vasant Vihar. And currently we have, in the last couple of years, have over 45 consultants in Delhi and 5 other states of India. And we are looking to have consultants all over India And so if you are a doctor or nutritionist who's keen to take their wellness practice to the next level with a structured, personalized plan, which works and shows good results, then this is the way that you need to go. And the Metabolic Balance program works on regulating the insulin levels. So, which means because insulin is the root cause of all the lifestyle diseases that we are currently facing. So, I mean, in the moment your insulin resistance is taken care of, there is a lot that can be done and improved. Okay, so whether it's about releasing or correcting pre-diabetes, diabetes, whatever are the cases, even including, other non-communicable diseases or cancers, etc., or poor sleep, chronic stress, everything starts from the imbalance in your insulin hormone. That is what the program, caters to, understands, and devises the food plan accordingly. So the Metabolic Balance program helps in easy and safe weight loss, long-term weight management, improved health and increased energy levels, better hormonal balance, stable blood sugar, improved cholesterol, reduction in blood pressure, improved mood and lifting of depression, improved skin, healthier digestive system, alleviation of joint problems, and better sleep. So it's not just for a couple of days, but long-term success that we are looking for. It's almost like resetting your body. These are some of the amazing results that the program brings. If you notice, it's not about a particular age or a gender. You see females all ages losing considerable weight depending on where they started, what they had to lose. And even for males, whether it's a young guy or an old gentleman, the program gives you good results, not only just in terms of weight loss, but also in terms of inflammatory markers, issues like rheumatoid arthritis and migraines, etc. And for food preferences, whether you are a vegan, a vegetarian, and so on. Just a moment. Yeah, so if you kind of read on, these are the benefits that it brings along. It's not just about the weight loss, it's about your overall health, improved quality of life. These are few of the results of the studies done for Metabolic Balance program. And it was found that initially when people showed symptoms or they were diagnosed as having metabolic syndrome, after doing the program and adhering to it, after 1 year of the program, it was found that 76% of the participants no longer met the criteria for being diagnosed with metabolic syndrome. I hope being into this profession, you're already aware of what the criteria for metabolic syndrome is. A little picture at the left bottom shows that a low level of HDL, higher waist circumference, high blood pressure, higher blood sugar levels, or hypertriglyceride. Even if you set up any three of these markers, a person is kind of diagnosed for having metabolic syndrome. And there was a considerable improvement in the quality of life. Beyond this, when the comparison was done with other wellness weight reduction programs, it was found that high-end programs like the Weight Watchers and others, the criteria was set as a program is counted successful if 50% of the participants reduce at least 5% of their weight and keep it off for 1 year. With Metabolic Balance, it was found that 62.5% of the metabolic participants reduced their weight by at least 5% and kept it off for 1 year. So, which was way more than the usual weight loss programs. And to top that, 31.1% of program participants lost more than 10% of their initial body weight. just to make you understand who does what here. So while we have the metabolic balance consultants meeting the clients, with Metabolic Balance India as the Indian headquarters, you get your implementation training here. You get constant support via WhatsApp, Facebook groups, ongoing training, marketing support, meetings, and case discussions. Everything taken care of for your needs in India, we do it here. Regarding the German headquarters, all the individualized nutrition plans entered into the portal by the consultants are developed in Germany. Video lessons for certifications are from there. Medical updates happen from Germany. The app and the marketing material that is globally provided is done in Germany. Rest, you are free once you're there to make your own reels or contents. And if you would like to share from other countries, feel free to do so. So how can you partner? You do the metabolic balance certification and become a franchisee. So in case you are a dietitian, a nutritionist, doctor, whether it's MBBS, Ayurveda, homeopathic, or naturopathic doctor. Also, you may become a referral consultant in case you feel that you're already too occupied and you don't have the bandwidth to see clients and guide them for nutrition because you're already busy with your own profession, whether you're a psychologist or a doctor. You may, join us or associate with us as a referral consultant. The benefits of becoming a franchisee are that you have your independence to work around. There are no set, deadlines for you or no targets to be made for you. You work at your own convenience and comfort. The trainings are provided to you for a complete business model, a complete work model, good higher success rates because it's already an established program, less investment because if you have something ready and already functional and successful across the globe, then you don't have to work too much to have this program on. Established reputation and image across the globe and no stress. Of course, what more would a person want to be an entrepreneur or start their own venture? So the benefits that you get are that you get an access to a clear business model, as I mentioned earlier. Expand your clinic tools with excellent client results. Enhance the uniqueness of your clinic. Fast, profitable returns on investments. Simple integration, whether you already have your own clinic or you are planning to have one. Word of mouth referrals because you have a program which brings short success to your clients, and then it's a chain that goes on. You have more clients giving more referrals ahead, and just the few initial clients that you get, and then your chain is already in place. Other benefits include the training opportunities, marketing support as in visibility on social media, personal benefits. Being a food-only program, you have the way to collaborate with other medical centers, other doctors and practitioners, and constant support from all the other consultants in India. Especially, the headquarters is there, of course, and then we have the bi-monthly meetings and even annual meetings. So this is what our consultants say. And today we also have with us our consultant, Dr. Ruchika Nagrath, who will tell you a little about her own experience. This is a written testimonial on the screen, but we have her, and I will stop the share for some time so that we can have Dr. Ruchika speak a little about the program. Welcome,
Hello.
Dr. Ruchika.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Taranjit ma'am. Yeah, so I've been using Metabolic Balance nutrition program for my patients, and I think it's been really helpful because I think in the end of the day, most conditions are diet and lifestyle related. So I've had people who've been suffering from diabetes, and I wish it were as simple as just popping in a pill. It doesn't work. We have to make changes in our diet and lifestyle to be able to improve our health, manage those insulin levels and our blood sugar levels. So while there is medication and there are all sorts of medicines, and people feel I've had my medicine, so I don't need to take care of my diet. It's not that simple. And with the metabolic balance diet, I have seen astounding results with my diabetic patients. We've been able to improve their insulin levels and hence their blood sugar levels. People who've been on insulin have, in fact, successfully stopped taking insulin and are just on the oral hypoglycemics. So there a lot of people say that diabetes is not reversible, and that's not true. If you are able to take charge of your diet, we can reverse diabetes. And I've seen that we've really successfully improved a lot of patients with this. I've also another field where I've seen great results is with my patients who've been suffering from infertility. So what happens is that girls, young girls, they're wanting to be fit and they go on these fad diets and not taking care of what they're actually eating, just wanting to look thin, I would say. I was not being fit, it's looking thin. But as a result, this ends up affecting the quality of their ovum. So when the time comes to start a family, they're never able to conceive. So it's very important to take care of your diet from day one. Eat a healthy, balanced diet. Of course, one has to look good, be fit, and be energetic. But it's very important to take care of your nutrition. Starvation and taking on these keto fat diets really doesn't help in the long run. And I've seen successfully within 4 months, I've had a girl who was suffering from infertility, and we started her on this well balanced metabolic balance diet. And we were able to help her go the family way in as early as 4 months of doing the plan. So, the moment you eat a diet which is well balanced, it improves the quality of your ovum, it helps you balance your hormones, and this in turn helps you start your family. So this is another field where I've seen there's been a great result with metabolic balance. Well, these are just a few. There are lots more. All I would say all medical conditions are in the end of the day diet and lifestyle. I have patients who've been suffering from migraines. They've come to me every week. They get two attacks of migraines. It's in the end of the day something that they're eating which is triggering that migraine, and they're not able to pinpoint what it is. And when we do the protein matching, we're able to help them understand what foods are actually causing it. It might not be protein, it might be certain fruits, certain vegetables, everything. Every food has a role to play in your body. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that after 3 months of doing the diet, and when I ask them, so how are your migraines? And they're like, I even forgot that it existed, right? So this is the kind
Wow.
of improvement, yeah, we see with our migraine patients. Again, great results with IBS. So a lot of people, there's this say that if you have IBS, it's for life. No, of course, you can definitely correct it. You have to manage your gut, heal the leaky gut, streamline your foods. Most definitely, you'll see an improvement. So this is again, so the thing is that all proteins are healthy. I know there's this whole talk about 80% of the population is protein deficient, and we all need to eat proteins. But the thing is that most of us don't know what are the right proteins for us, right? So streamlining the proteins is very important. Eggs, a great source of protein. I have people who come to me, roz char ande they're eating every day, we have protein बढ़ा रहे हैं. And when we do the protein matching, it comes out that they should be only eating 2 eggs in a week, right? So eggs are a great source of protein for maybe you, but maybe for somebody else they are a source of inflammation. So it's important to know what are the right proteins. Again, dals, great source of protein, great source of plant protein. Not for everybody. Not everybody can, digest those protein, those dals immediately. We have to first heal the gut, help them, get them ready to be able to digest those, legumes. And so the moment we streamline the diet, we are able to see great improvement in the various medical conditions that people suffer from. Gut issues, people, there's so much increase in acidity, flatulence, sara din burping, because the food is, they're eating according to them, they're eating healthy. We hum to bilkul healthy khane, but the
Hmm.
question is, yes, it is healthy, but is it healthy for you? Did that ever occur
That
to
is
you?
the point.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
everything's healthy, but it's important to know what is healthy for you. What are the proteins, fruits, vegetables, fats right for your body so it can assimilate them and help you function in the right way. So this is where metabolic balance has been a very effective tool, we've been able to achieve great results with various medical conditions for my patients. And I always say, you balance your gut, balance your lifestyle, balance your health, your hormones. There is no reason why you will not be your ideal weight. That will always be there. अगर body balanced है तो ideal weight आएगा. क्यों नहीं आएगा? ठीक है, and let it take its time. If it needs time, why resort to these extreme dieting and keto? I have these people coming to me. We are doing this color diet, then pink diet food, then green food, then blue. All kinds of funny things that are available, and people are resorting to every possible thing, just wanting to be thin, but in their words, wanting to be fit, but they're two different things, right? So being fit means eating a balanced diet, which helps take care of all your nutrients, and also eat proteins. Most importantly, eat the right proteins, which your body can digest easily and give you maximum benefits. So, yeah, I mean, again, PCOS, again, such a great increase in PCOS in the young girls today. Diet and lifestyle related. Jahan we correct the diet, we see great improvements. Why resort to unending, hormonal therapy? Menopause, agreed. Menopause is a phase that every woman has to go through. We all have to go through, and perimenopausal 10 years hote hain. But why make it so painful? If you eat a balanced diet, it will just go away like a breeze and you won't even get to know. So, eating a healthy, balanced diet in the end of the day is the only solution to a lot of medical conditions I've seen. The moment we improve that, we're able to see a lot of results. Popping in pills and medicines is not the only solution. So take care of your diet, and you'll see a lot of improvements in your health. And most definitely, metabolic balance has been a great tool to helping me achieve this with my patients.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ruchika, about telling about your clients. But in normal practice, I mean, when you were, more like doing your practice just as a doctor, and kind of having some part of the clinical nutrition that you were doing earlier. So, in terms of metabolic balance, do you see that it's really changed that algorithm and changed those mechanics with you, that it's now, I mean, when you see that it's the sure shot, the clients get results and their referrals coming in, and so anything, I mean, if you like to add a
Yeah,
few
so this
lines about
started
that.
for me. Yeah, this was for me. This journey started. I'm a gynecologist, and this journey started with my PCOS patients, where we were giving them all the medication, but we were not getting any improvements. And when the first person that I did the metabolic balance, saw a great improvement in her health, and the PCOS was sorted. So this was the first improvement that I saw with my patients, and then there's been no looking back.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's been not just PCOS. It started with a lot of my PCOS patients and women suffering from infertility, uh, because fat diets and unhealthy homes. So these were the two initial. But then then of course we've done it for diabetic patients, gut issues, IBS, migraines. The list is endless. Women, people with psoriasis. There's so much increase in psoriasis. Young kids. I mean, 10-year-old kids suffering from psoriasis, it's
Oh my.
just so it's really bad. And the moment we streamline their foods, we see a great improvement. So like I said, it's been I would say there's been no looking back, and we've been attending to people suffering from a wide range of medical conditions, and we've seen a result with every
That's
condition
true.
with them.
People need to understand that food is the fuel they're being made of. I
Yeah,
mean, उनको लगता है कि दवाइयाँ खा रहे हैं, and दवाई can help you with the symptoms, the
absolutely. Yeah.
temporary phase. So yesterday I had a call from a lady who was telling me she's got her DNC done, this, that, the endometrial lining is forming and whatever. And I told her DNC could give you relief for that point, but did you actually work on why this was happening? The more when you start figuring out why this is happening, what is the hormone imbalance, there is then you understand that what you're putting into your mouth is also impacting your hormones at a larger level. Other things are secondary. It's majorly the body fuel that you're putting in that's handling everything else. पर लोगों को लगता है ये कैसे कनेक्टेड है, वो कैसे कनेक्टेड है.
Yeah. So in the end of the day, everything is diet and lifestyle related, and this is the message that goes out to everyone. Please first take care of the diet and lifestyle. of your patients, and that's the root cause. That's for the root cause for everything. When that is sorted, more than half the battle is fought as well.
True. Thank you so much for sparing out your time and joining us today for this. And it's really, really grateful. And I mean, we're very, very, honored to have you and speak about this, and hope our joiners and viewers understand the importance of food and change in the lifestyle, and how becoming a metabolic balance consultant can add to their growth, both in terms of their career and as a professional where you are inclined to helping people manage their issues. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll be back to sharing the screen. So as I mentioned before, you can also become referral partners with us, where you do your own thing and you refer your clients who need nutrition guidance to us, and we can have that kind of an association also. The certification includes video lessons of 16 to 18 hours, implementation training, which is done here with us through live webinars. And you register by sending a request on our email, deposit the fee. In next 2 to 3 days, you get your login for the video lessons. Study at your own pace, inform us, and we will plan your implementation training. Once done, you get your own plan and start execution. Many a times we will also list on our website the implementation training dates. If you want to adhere to that, you can start your training accordingly beforehand. The video lessons and the inbuilt exams can be given before that, and you can inform us once you've completed that, so that your implementation training dates are aligned with the dates mentioned on the website. Yeah. So this is all for today. Let's revolutionize health together. The upcoming implementation training dates are 7th and 8th March for 2 days if you want to do morning till evening, or 11th to 15th March if you wish to have just the afternoon slots for these days booked for your training. Register soon because there are limited seats available, and the other dates for upcoming months would be announced later. So do let us know. You can reach to us on these numbers given. WhatsApp is 9310302070. You can also send an email to us and we will get back to you. Thank you so much for joining in. It's bye for now. Thank you.